Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to be talking about War Thunder's major problem. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and join the Discord down below. Other than that, make sure to tell me what you guys think in the comments down below, because this actually, Gaijin does see this stuff. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. What's your perspective on this issue? Also, another thing, make sure to share this video around, because when topics like this do get publicized, Gaijin does see it and they do change. For example, top tier jets, when people start talking about like newer supersonic aircraft, we got jets like the F-100 and the MiG-19. Now this might sound like, oh, you want us to share your video around and stuff. No, I'm talking about like my video, other content creators' videos who make videos on this topic, share it around. And yes, it is a blatant way to get me some publicity, obviously, but it's also a way for Gaijin to actually fix this problem. So please spread videos like this around. Ash just made one, go check that one out too. Now, War Thunder is a very good game. I personally like it. I've been playing it for, I think, 8 years, I want to say. So I've been playing it for a while now, and I've seen it change a lot. Now, there's been a bit of a shabacle, a discussion, if you will, about what, like, people don't like the game. They're starting not to like the game, right? You can see here, if we go to the store page and we go to its reviews, they're overwhelmingly negative, and this was something my friend brought to my attention in our Discord, and I was like, wait, what? This is like the first time I've seen this, and I'm pretty sure this like happened almost overnight. And Gaijin did send out a response to this, basically saying how progression works in War Thunder, or at least free-to-play games. And it's just a load of nonsense, in my opinion. It's just a bunch of... They're trying to justify why free-to-play games should have such a huge grind set, you know what I mean? Which, to a certain extent, it does make sense, right? War Thunder's a company, they need to make money. And if they made everything easy to grind, or everything super easy, then players would not be able to, or the company wouldn't be able to live, right? Like, they wouldn't be able to move on as a company. You know, War Thunder would definitely have a economic crisis, right? And that would suck too, because then the game's gone. And I feel like a lot of people underestimate, like, how big War Thunder actually is. Like, this game has been here for a while. What they do and their tactics do work. It's been around for 8 years, and there's a lot of games like that are free to play, but they make a decent amount of money off of the game, from the information I could find. So their business model works, but at the expense of the players, right? Because this is like the only game like this. Pretty much. I mean, who's going to play World of Tanks? No one wants to play that garbage. Who's going to play World of Warships? Maybe. I see people say that game has potential and is better than our War Thunder Naval in some areas, so that makes sense. World of Warplanes, that game is dead. I haven't even seen a video on it in like years, right? It's a pointless game. DCS is made for people who want to play realistic games, right? DCS is a simulator, War Thunder's a game. Even though it does have a sim mode, it's not really simulated in a way. It's a good early start for simulations, but it's not really there yet. Whether Gaijin's going in that direction or not, I don't know, because they've been screwing over sim. So, you know, it's its own niche game. Like, I play DCS, I play War Thunder. Those two games, I have a different feeling when I'm playing them. So they're two different things. War Thunder's a simulator, or I'm sorry, War Thunder's a game and DCS is a simulator. So they're separate, right? So they have their own sort of niche. There's not really a game like this where you can get air combat that feels realistic to a certain extent and doesn't bore you over with having to fly 15 hours to get to your target, right? So I don't know. This game is very unique. If it did go down, if the company failed or whatever, it would suck. They would have to have something fill the void. Because currently, if War Thunder disappeared right now, there's not many games that could fill the void entirely, right? Where you could play tank ships and World War II, Korean War, Cold War, post-Cold War. There's not a game where you could do that in this fashion. War Thunder has a lot of aircraft, a lot of vehicles, and a lot of stuff you could do in it, but a lot of players don't have access to that stuff, like top tier and stuff like that, because the progression is so, it takes forever to get to. So I think that's why they're having this main issue right now. We could go check out the store page, and let's just see some of the reviews people are sending in. So let's see. Let's go to the most recent. Actually, these are recently posted. Impossible grind after the last update. I'm losing SL. Help me. Great game, but the devs care more about quick cash over long-lasting players. Based on a post as made by them recently of the time. They also pretty much admitted to it and mentioned things that were so detached it was offensive to read. Stuff like saying how it should take a reasonable, but not too long amount of time to get high-level vehicles when it takes dedicated players nearly hundreds of hours to get high-tier aircraft and stuff. And you can read the rest of this. It's true though. I mean, like a lot of players, you have to grind a lot to get this stuff. Evil Enterprise offers more or less complete... What? Oh, okay, more or less or complete experiences. Put many hours in the game as potential to be fun. Just don't think about all the blatantly overpowered vehicles. Economies messed up, blah, blah, blah. All these, like... all these are negative. This is just bad, a bunch of exclamation points. I'm sure some of these reviews are just people jumping on the bandwagon. I haven't placed a review because I do actually enjoy the game, and that's partially because I'm not really subject to what people are going through with the economy. The only area that really gets me is Sim, because everything's still losing a decent amount of money in Sim when I die 2 times and have 15 kills. I should be gaining more money, but no, I lose money if I have 2 deaths and 15 kills in a Sim game. It just doesn't make sense. So, I'll make a video on that later. I do believe they're trying to kill Sim. I don't know why, but I need to do more research on it. But that's just my take with that. But in terms of RB, the high SL cost for repairs is a lot. I did see someone suggest that they remove repair costs, and I think that could definitely help. And there's definitely ways around it, right? There's ways to fix this problem that Gaijin has made. And the main problem is the economy sucks. I think that's the root of the problem. The economy sucks in this game. It takes too long to research stuff. It takes too much money to do stuff. Economy sucks in the game. Everything else, I love the game. Even though they haven't added too many new game modes, it's still fun to play, and I generally enjoy the game. But the economy does need to be fixed. And a great example of this is Warframe. I played Warframe for years. I maybe only bought, like, I want to say I bought 3 things in that game, and I would manage to get to top tier stuff in Warframe within a year or less than that. And that's because I wasn't grinding fully. But like the way Warframe has their leveling system and how you progress and what you choose to progress on, it's just perfect. It feels like I'm not playing a free-to-play game in a sense, because I can actually grind and get stuff. There is stuff that takes forever to grind for in that game, don't get me wrong, but most of the stuff you can pretty much get within a week, if not less, within like 3 days, which is pretty decent for a free-to-play game. Warframe does it perfectly, in my opinion. There's other free-to-play games that do it pretty good, but I think War Thunder, the amount of money they're spending must be too high for them to potentially ruin or remove some of their money sinks, aka the economy. So I don't know what they're going to do about it. I'm sure there's ways to fix it, but I think they do need to be more transparent with the community in releasing things like this, how progression and economy is built in free-to-play games. This doesn't help because it's just a long paragraph. It's just a long essay on why you should spend hours of your time to grind for vehicles. But yeah, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it's a game. In games, you waste times on games, right? But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. So I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below, and take care, guys.